everybody, my name's Sue Freeman. I'm the Development Manager at Home Fair House, which is a retirement development of 62 flats behind Trinity Church in Fareham. I'm here in support of this PSPO, and that is for numerous reasons. I've been a manager at Home Fair House for 6 years, and I also am a resident within the Borough of Fareham. And I myself have noticed the increase in antisocial behaviour, drunkenness, people behaving badly, drug taking, begging in Fareham. Over the last 2 years, behind Trinity Church, the whole situation has got totally out of control. My residents have been subjected to people defecating, urinating, swearing, having sex and flaunting it in the most awful ways. So if a resident was to look out the window, they would actually wave up to them to make sure that they could see what they were doing. It is the most horrible behaviour. These people come to live in a retirement development to spend the latter years of their life with security and safety, and also to be peaceful. We have a lot of elderly people who are very ill in that building, who are so frightened to use their call buttons for the want of drawing attention to themselves while this behaviour is going on outside. We've had young ladies camping, as they are at the moment in the Gillies, in our grounds, and using their tents to perform sexual favours to get the money for their drugs, and then just leaving their needles all around the grounds. So as any resident with grandchildren or great-grandchildren can't let them run around until we've gone round every day to check that there are no needles around. So that's kind of been our life for the last 2 years, but this summer we decided we were going to fight back. And we have. And we've been up here and we've made lots of noise at the police station, and we're just not having it anymore. We want some help from you guys to try and do something about this. We want to be able to live our lives peacefully. So Mark Lampard, Daz's boss, came and saw us quite often, and I know he's put on an enormous amount of overtime over the last few months, and that has worked really quite well to alleviate some of the problems that we have. Sally and Narinda have worked tirelessly on behalf of us, going out themselves, patrolling these people, trying to get them away. And we've had All Saints and other agencies come and visit us as well to try and help the well-being of these people. I would like to point out that a lot of these people are not homeless. They actually do have houses, they have accommodation, but they're in so much trouble at their accommodation that they can't do their antisocial behaviour there. They have to come and do it somewhere else for fear of losing that accommodation. But it doesn't seem to matter that my residents want to move out and go and live somewhere else because they're in fear of living in their own homes now. So these people are not homeless. There is so much work going on in the community to help for these people, and most of the time they just turn it away. They're not interested in participating with it at all. One of the other reasons why we have this bad behaviour is the amount of alcohol that is available to them at cheap prices. We have an off licence at the end of our property who are quite happy to sell cans of very strong alcohol for less than 50p a can. And we've given, or you guys have given them a licence to do that. The council have given them a licence to do that. And it doesn't matter how many times we go in there and tell them about the effects that behaviour then has on everybody living around, they continue to do it. But they can't get it from Marks and Spencer's or Sainsbury's or Tesco's. It's just these one-off little off licences that want to sell it very cheaply to them. So it's a problem that we need to address. There's a lot of people who say that we're not very kind people for wanting this PSPO. There is a lot of people who think that, we're just being horrible to these people. We're just moving the problem from one place to another. But I actually don't see that as the problem. I think that a lot of these people, if they're forced, if we cut off their alcohol, if we cut off the places that they have to go to congregate, eventually they will be funneled into the help that is available for them. I'm told that that help is not being fully resourced at the moment. There's money there for people, but people are not taking it up. So, you know, I hope that it will funnel them into getting some help. There was another comment on one of the questionnaires. I read the results of the questionnaire saying that, you know, they might push these people onto other play areas. Well, what's the back of Trinity Church then if it isn't a play area? If it isn't a garden of reflection? If it isn't a memorial garden? If it isn't somewhere for somebody to go and eat their lunch? We've had to have the bench removed because people were having sex on it so regularly that it was too disgusting to watch. So where else are they going to go? They're already doing it in that area there. The church have to go out regularly and pick up all the needles before the kids can go out there and play anyway. So, you know, it's happening already. We need to find an answer and to channel these people into the appropriate help that's available for them. Sorry, I have never done this before. I hope that the questionnaires that we filled in and lots of other people filled in have really come back with a clear answer to you guys to say that we are totally in support of this. As you know, we really want you to do this. We think that it's going to be a really good idea. It's going to give the PSCOs a lot more authority when they're out working. It's going to give the safety officers in the borough a lot more oomph when they're out working. And I know that they've got the support of the police while they're out there. So we definitely, you know, I can't see that there is any question that we don't need this. So, and I'd just like to remind that I hope this doesn't come across as aggressive, I'd just like to remind that the councillors who are here representing their wards, that those people that have filled in these questionnaires are the same people that have voted you in. So perhaps we need to listen to them. Okay, thank you very much.